Hello, welcome to another episode of Ways to Play Solitaire. Today we're going to be playing a game called Block Solitaire. There's actually two different ways to play this game. Both of them are quite simple, and in fact they're basically pure luck. The first way we're going to play is called 11s. What you do is you set out 12 cards in 3 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, any face cards you deal up, you put at the very bottom of the deck, and you put a new card out. If you go through and you do not get any face cards showing up, the first face card that you do pull, you put to the bottom of the deck. This is very important because if the face card is not at the bottom of the deck, the game is not winnable. So the first way we're going to play Block Solitaire, as I mentioned, is called 11s, and what you need to do is you need to cover up pairs of cards that sum up to 11. So for example, an 8 and a 3 sum up to 11, so we cover them up. Now, face cards essentially kill the pile, so these are no longer useful. We have a 6 and a 5 here, so we'll cover them up. We have a 4 and a 7. We have a 6 and a 5. We have an ace and a 10. 9 and a 2. And at this point, I can't make any more 11s, so the game is over. And it's that simple. The next version we're going to play is called 10s. It's played very similar to 11s. However, there are a few subtle differences. The first thing you want to do is deal out 9 cards face up. And in this case, what we want to do is cover up pairs of cards that sum up to 10. For face cards like jacks, you can cover up pairs. So for example, 2 jacks. If you get a 10, it kills the pile and you can no longer continue on that pile. So for example, we have a 9 and an ace. We have a 6 and a 4. 4 and a 6. A 9 and a 1. And here we have a pair of jacks, so we can cover them up. 5 and 5. Again, a 5 and a 5. A pair of kings. We have a 6 and a 4. A 3 and a 7. Another 3 and a 7. 8 and 2. An ace and a 9. A 7 and a 3. So you can see it's getting harder because I have 3 10s now that I'll never be able to use these spots. But we have a couple of queens. A 2 and an 8. And there's no more moves that I can make, so the game is over. So that's the end of this game. Today I lost both the games that I played. Next time we're going to play a game called Baroness.